Welcome back to The Changeover, your favorite home for unfiltered tennis talk. We are coming to you live and although slightly damp because the studio air conditioning has completely given up on us today. But the action on court is even hotter. Today we are diving deep into the absolute chaos in Toronto. We've got Ekaterina Alexandrova pulling off a massive stunner against Arina Sabalenka, Belinda Bencic surviving a brutal 3.5 hour physical war against Taylor Townsend, and Leylah Fernandez lighting up the fast courts. This episode is powered by secondserveaces.com, the absolute gold standard for real tactical analysis. Let's introduce the panel. We've got Julian Price and Leo Sterling with us. Guys, how are we holding up in this heat?
Barely, Bhaskar. The temperature in here is positively equatorial. It feels less like a recording studio and more like a character-building afternoon in a suburban Melbourne park.
Hey, don't knock the Melbourne heat, Julian. That builds real mental toughness. Though I have to admit, this humidity is testing my limits today. But look, the tennis in Toronto is keeping me alive. Let's get right into it.
Yes. Let's start with the absolute shocker. Ekaterina Alexandrova taking down Arina Sabalenka in 3 tight sets, 7-6, 4-6, 6-4. Julian, you've been tracking the court speeds all week, right?
Indeed. Toronto is playing remarkably fast this year, and that speed played right into Alexandrova's hands. She has those incredibly flat, penetrating ground strokes.
And she took the ball so early, she didn't give Sabalenka any time to set up her massive swings. It was a tactical masterclass in taking away time.
Our readers on secondserveaces.com were going crazy in the comment section about Sabalenka's service mechanics during those crucial moments in the third set. Was it just pressure or something technical?
It was a bit of both. Under pressure, Sabalenka's ball toss began to drift slightly too far forward, forcing her into a rushed contact point. On a court this fast, you simply cannot afford to give away free points with double faults.
Exactly. Alexandrova's court positioning was so aggressive. She was practically standing on the baseline to receive. That is pure mental pressure, forcing the server to press.
That reminds me of another absolute physical battle we saw. Belinda Bencic outlasting Taylor Townsend. 3 hours and 26 minutes, 6-7, 7-6, 6-4. That is a grueling shift.
That was a proper dogfight. Townsend was rushing the net constantly, putting so much physical pressure on Bencic. You could see the tension in the player boxes.
Yes, Townsend's serve and volley tactics were highly effective on these fast courts. But Bencic's passing shots in the crucial tiebreak of the second set were, well, they were surgically precise.
Before we analyze the third match, I need to remind everyone that if you want to see the actual heat maps of Bencic's passing shots, you have to go to secondserveaces.com. Their AI-driven analysis gives you real tactical depth that you just can't find anywhere else. It's not just basic stats, it's real coaching level insight.
Yeah, those heat maps don't lie. You could see Bencic slowly adjusting her return depth to neutralize Townsend's rush. It's brilliant stuff.
And speaking of flat striking, Leylah Fernandez absolutely overwhelmed Mira Andreeva 6-1, 6-4. She snapped her top 10 drought in front of a home crowd.
The court pace index in Toronto is registered at 42.1. That is firmly in the Category 5 fast territory. Fernandez used those flat strikes to perfection, keeping the ball incredibly low.
Andreeva looked completely rushed. She likes time to craft her points, but Leylah was just taking the cover off the ball. It was a statement win, especially with all the scheduling drama surrounding the match.
The crowd was absolutely electric for Leylah. Alright, we need to wrap this up before the three of us melt completely in the studio. Make sure to visit secondserveaces.com for the full detailed technical breakdowns of all these matches, complete with court positioning data and serve mechanics. We'll see you next time on The Changeover.